Place a 3 1/4 inch circle stamping blank on your stamping block. Then take a pattern grid stamp guide out of your stamp guide book and center the pattern grid on the stamping blank by using the lines and circles as guides. And it's nice to have one of the orange guide marks run through the center of the hole at the top of the blank. Then secure the stamping blank down by running your finger around the edge of the pattern grid. Then you'll use the ImpressArt Mandala Series 1 and select the 6 mm large flower stamp. When you're stamping mandalas, you want to start the pattern in the center and work your way outwards towards the edge. And you'll use the tap and tilt stamping technique to obtain a full impression. Next, you'll use the 4 mm flower petal and stamp the flower petal in between the petals of the large flower. In order to do this, rotate the block slightly so when you're holding the stamp, the ImpressArt logo is always facing you and the impressions will be stamped in the correct direction. Then you'll continue stamping by rotating the block until the circular pattern is complete. Next, you'll use the 4 mm flourish stamp and stamp it in between the flower petals. Again, you'll follow the same technique, rotating the block as you stamp. The great thing about mandalas is that the design is completely up to you, so use your creativity and any inspiration to help you stamp. After you're done stamping, remove your pattern grid, and as you can see, the pattern grid may rip and remain inside your stamped impressions. That's okay, it's only meant to be used once, and you can use tweezers and a little bit of rubbing alcohol to remove the remaining pieces. Place your dapping block on your stamping block. Then place your circle blank, mandala pattern side up, inside the smallest dapping cavity of the block. Hold the punch in the center of the blank and anchor your hand on the dapping block so it doesn't move. Then use the stamping hammer to strike the punch in the center. Then rotate the punch while continuing to hammer to achieve a nice even dome. Repeat the same technique to dap your second stamping blank. Then take your stamp enamel marker and highlight your impressions. This green enamel marker gives more of a subtle antique look. You'll wait 3 minutes, give or take, until the enamel dries completely. Once dry, take a paper towel and lightly wipe away the excess enamel from the surface of the blanks. You can apply more than one coat of enamel for a slightly darker color. Now use chain nose pliers to slightly pull out the ball from the ear wire and slide your blank mandala pattern side first onto the back of the ear wire, swiveling the blank around so it clears the bend and sits in the bottom curve of the wire. Then take your chain nose pliers and gently push in the ball to secure the blank to the ear wire.